All right, welcome to the bonus content. What have we got going on today? That was a big old long list of silly cities. It was silly cities with Larry. Drunk Bible study.
Yes, a lot of silly names. And also a name that I also can't pronounce, which is Caleb's daughter. Which is the first thing that we're going to be talking about. Gosh, I'm still a little drunk. Aksha. I think it's Aksha. We're going to go with that, which
Oksana Bayul, yeah.
Exactly. Oksana Bayul, yeah, winner of the 1994 Olympic Games in Lillehammer. Just a little known fact there.
Now, Emily did not look that up beforehand. She just pulled that out of her brain's butt right now.
Of course. Yeah, what?
I just want our listeners to understand.
There are some things that I know very, very well.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. Nancy Kerrigan came in second after being whacked on the knee by Tanya Harding's not boyfriend, but boyfriend's friends. Cool.
Oh my God. Okay,
Anyways,
tell us more about Oksana Lillehammer or whatever her name was.
OKChrist.com says, talks about Caleb and his
Hold on.
beloved daughter.
Pause. I thought that you were just saying that. I thought you were just saying like, okay, Christ, like a pejorative.
No, I'm saying OKChrist.com. Yes,
is this
OKChrist.com.
a site where you date Jesus.
Yeah, it's
Is
like
that-
okay, Cupid.
No,
Right.
Oh, like OkCupid. Oh, I see. I was like, what are you talking about? But now I see what you're talking about. Okay. Yeah, no, it's talking about Caleb and his beloved daughter. So I don't know. Yeah, apparently I didn't realize this, and this is a bit of a spoiler, but this whole story about Aksha is also in Judges. So it talks about it twice in the Bible. In fairly rapid succession. But there are apparently two different interpretations to this story. There's a negative one that presents Aksha as an unsatisfied or greedy daughter, a demanding and ungrateful woman towards her father Caleb. And then the second interpretation presents a positive side of Aksha, and this is my position, this guy on OKChrist.com.
Oh, I see. Not you, Emily, but this person writing this article.
No,
okay.
This guy, this person, yeah. So, okay, Aksha was Caleb's only daughter. She had 3 brothers. Cool. And it says, okay, Caleb was also the closest friend of Joshua. I don't know where he got this from, but he says that this is the case. And it says, we can therefore, I know, I'm like, okay. We can therefore consider Caleb as the general-in-chief of Israel's huge army. Again, I'm like, what? Where do you get this from, guy? I know. Thus, consider him as a most powerful and courageous soldier. Well, he had strong faith in the Lord and was known for his courage.
Just how powerful can he be if he had to come 40 years later to Joshua to be like, by the way, 40 years ago, like Yahweh and Moses said that I would take this. And it took him 40 years. Like, how powerful could he really be?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, apparently he is. This is what this guy thinks who wrote this. So, yeah, and again, according to Numbers 13, 14, Joshua and Caleb are only 2 of the 12 spies who enter into the promised land out of all, because 10 were bad and 2 were good, that whole thing. And so, okay, Caleb invites volunteers of his army to lead and destroy a certain enemy, and as a reward, the victor will go have his daughter Aksha. So apparently this guy, so Caleb had a half-brother named Kenaz, and he had a son named Othoniel. And Othoniel was deeply in love with Aksha. This is the guy who ended up... Yeah, who ended up getting her. And it says Aksha was unbelievably beautiful, blah, 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 of course. Yeah. So, okay, they got this. And then Othoniel wants Caleb to give him a wedding dowry, and he wants that wedding dowry to be like a huge piece of land beyond the field that was already received. So he's like, yeah, I don't want to ask him though. I'm a little worried about asking my father-in-law Caleb. So can you do it? So he apparently made her do it. And
that's an interesting interpretation.
Yeah, exactly. I know. So also something interesting about getting off of the donkey. She came on a donkey, but she comes down from the donkey to approach her father. In the Old Testament, this is a sign of respect. See also Rebecca coming down from her camel to approach her beloved Isaac. So Ashka was a virtuous. That's why the donkey was
mentioned. So it makes sense that when you're approaching someone that you want to talk to, it's more respectful to not be sitting on a stinky animal 6 feet above
and,
them,
like, yelling at them,
at them when you want to talk to them.
If you're on a donkey, you're definitely not going to be 6 feet above. They're not that big. But
how do you know? Could have been tall donkeys.
The Anakim of donkeys.
I don't know about that, but yeah. So it's interesting. They're talking about, like, was Othoniel too timid to go to Caleb? Apparently, Caleb in Hebrew means the dog. So we can therefore suppose that Caleb, being in such a position of authority in the army, may have had a rather frightening personality.
They call him the dog.
Okay.
That's not the nickname I would give someone who's very frightening to me. If someone was very like lusty and crude, maybe I'd call him the dog. Or if he was like really cute and affectionate and I wanted to scratch him behind the ears all the time, maybe then I'd call him the dog.
Well, okay, so Aksha in Hebrew, according to this guy, means the jewel, or more specifically, anklet bracelet.
Great.
This denotes the love that I know. It says this denotes the love that Caleb had in the birth of a girl. So I'm like, okay.
Okay.
So
I
Aksha
love her as much as an accessory that barely anyone can see.
Exactly. You have to be like barefooted to even see it. So Aksha dares to approach her father, and this denotes the love that Caleb had in the birth of a girl. So cool.
It feels like this person is reaching for a lot of conclusions without a lot to back them up. Also, the idea that Caleb's name means dog. It's like, yeah, he was given that name when he was born as a baby. This is not a nickname. Caleb is his given name that he has had a long time. Like, what are you talking about?
You don't know that, though.
I suppose it's possible.
Yeah.
Maybe Moses also changed his name. He's like, oh, your name is Little Mouse? He's like, no, you're a tough guy. I'm going to name you Dog, the bounty hunter.
Maybe. Dog the bounty hunter. It says, according to the custom of the time, Caleb could have simply given her jewels or money, but he responds positively to her request by giving her far more than what she would have asked for. So Caleb gives her a multitude of water sources. So that's cool. And it basically says that the symbolism is... it represents the goodness of God, and our requests, our prayers, our petitions, and our divine blessing.
So, so you were saying that there's these two different interpretations, that either she's just being like courageous, where her husband is being like a little biatch and like can't approach his father-in-law, or the other interpretation is that she's just like really greedy and is like, give me more land.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right.
I think so.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean,
but it's saying like ask and you shall receive is what the symbolism is.
Well,
there.
I will say, any
I
time
guess.
in the Bible we get just a named female character who does anything of note, it's like you got to take what you can get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I suppose it does support, rather than like the story here, if we're just looking at the story that we read, was not she goes and asks for land and Caleb's like, I don't know. But it's like the second she steps off her donkey, he's like, what do you want? I'll give it to you. So, that's good that it's not. Well, it seems like people are maybe reaching a bit if they're trying to make it some story about her being greedy or something like that. I don't know. That's just my take, since we are trying to do this podcast about actually reading the story as it's written, which is hard to do.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a quiz for the two of you.
Oh, boy.
Now, this quiz is very special because I made it myself.
Wow.
With love.
Wow.
With love. There are 30 questions on this quiz.
Made with love.
Yes.
Oh, God.
There are 30 questions. And for each of these questions, and I've sent you each the list so you can see them all, the question is it a city from the Bible? Is it a pharmaceutical? Or is it the name of a Pokemon?
Oh, gosh.
Now, just to kind of clarify here, right? The biblical city names, there's a lot of those, right? I will give you a hint. All of these names are from Joshua.
Whoa.
And we have seen them. So I'm not throwing anything at you that you've never seen.
Okay. Great.
So you have seen these. You won't remember them, but you have seen them. For the pharmaceuticals, I can't make any guarantees that you've ever come across it, but that's how pharmaceuticals work. And for Pokemon, there's like 800 something total Pokemon today in the catalog. So it's one of those 800 something.
Oh boy. Okay.
So are we ready to do this?
Yeah. none of these are first generation Pokemon. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, definitely
Disagree with
not.
all those ones?
Yeah, I
Okay.
definitely know all the first generation ones.
That would have been too easy.
How do you want us to do this? Rapid fire? There's 30 of these on
Yeah,
the list.
we're going to go rapid fire.
Are Emily and I going to take turns?
Okay.
And you're going to mark it
and then
down?
We'll take turns. I'll mark it down. Do you want me to tell you the answers right away or wait till the end?
No, tell us right away.
Tell
The
us
end.
right. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
See, that would have been 30
Whatever.
questions if I was
Right.
disagreeing.
Okay. I'll tell you right away, and we're going to keep score, and this is going to be Emily versus Dedeker.
Oh,
see
shoot,
who
okay.
gets the most right.
Okay.
Okay.
She's going to win immediately. Okay.
Okay.
Go.
Who's going to go first?
Me.
I'll go first. See?
Sorry.
We agreed on that one, kind of.
This is what happens when you have like all the type A personalities.
Yeah.
Like, getting in
Let
there.
Emily go
God,
first.
Okay.
Emily, go first.
Okay. All right. Emily, you're first. And number one, I'm going to read it out for people, is Taltz. Taltz. Which one is it?
Pharmaceutical.
Pharmaceutical. You are correct.
Wow.
Dedeker.
Yes.
Okay. Number two is Elgyem. Elgyem.
I think it's a city.
You think that one's a city?
I think that's a city.
You are wrong. That one is a Pokemon.
What? Elgyem? What is Elgyem? What the hell is
Wow.
Elgyem? What does Elgyem do?
Do you really want me to look all of these up as we go? I can do it.
All
I
I
have
want,
the
no.
list.
All I want to know is what type. I just
What
want to know
type?
what type. That's all I need to know.
Elgyem is a psychic Pokemon.
Oh.
Wow, he's cute. Also, I like him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
great.
dang it.
Okay, Emily, your turn. Anakinra. Anakinra.
That's a city.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. That is a pharmaceutical.
Anakinra.
Anakinra is a pharmaceutical.
I mean,
I would have never. Wow.
I would
Sounds
ask
like a
you.
city.
I want to know what
Okay.
Anakinra is.
I know
but
you want to know all the things.
No. Exactly.
I understand. I understand why you would want to know.
I love knowing things. Anakinra treats rheumatoid arthritis. It's
There
an
you go.
immunosuppressant.
Yeah,
'Kay.
perfect. How about that? You can look them up after
Okay,
we
great.
after we do
Yeah,
them.
there you go. You do it.
Well,
you do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Dedeker, it's your turn.
Yes.
This is Kimiko or Chimico. It's Chimecho.
Pokemon.
You are correct.
Yeah.
That one is a Pokemon.
It's a psychic Pokemon, apparently.
A lot of psychic ones showing
Yeah.
up on this list here. Okay, Emily, you are tied. Number 5 is Ekron. Ekron.
I think that's a Pokemon.
I'm sorry, Emily. That one is a city.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Did we just read
Really?
about Ekron?
They were all from
Did we?
Joshua, so we've read all of the cities that come up. Yeah, but Ekron was one of
Okay.
them. I know.
This is
I definitely was
An
like,
impossible quiz.
this one sounds like a Pokemon, so that's why I put it on the
It
list.
definitely does.
Yes. Okay, Dedeker. Number 6 is Jirachi. Jirachi.
I think that's also a Pokemon.
You think that one's a Pokemon?
Yep.
You're correct. That one is a
Yeah.
Pokemon.
It is a steel/psychic/mythical Pokemon.
Okay.
It's also really cute. Pokemon are really cute.
They are very cute.
They
Some
are
of them
cute.
are.
They're pocket monsters.
Some of them are terrifying, but
Yeah.
most of them are cute.
Some of them are horrifying.
Yeah. Okay, Emily. Number 7, Shinx. SH.
That sounds like a Pokemon.
X. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Correct. It is a Pokemon.
Yes. Okay. Thank
Good
goodness.
job.
Okay.
Okay. Number 8 is Idebenone. Idebenone.
I think that's a pharmaceutical.
Idebenone.
I think
you
it's
are
pharmaceutical.
correct. That one is a pharmaceutical.
Yeah,
What does it
Definitely.
do? It's used for Alzheimer's disease.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
All right, Emily, number 9 is Jaguar. Jaguar.
That's a city.
City? You're correct.
Yeah.
It is a city.
Yeah.
All right, you
I
guys
remember
are crushing
saying that
it.
one. It looked like Jaguar.
Jaguar. Yes. Okay, Dedeker. Number 10 is Biziothia.
Oh, that's got to be a city. We just read that.
Yeah? You think you
I
remember
think
that
so.
one?
Yeah, I think I remember it.
You're correct.
Yeah.
That one is a city. Good job. Okay, Emily. Domperidone.
Dom Perignon.
Domperidone. Okay, Domperidone.
It's definitely a pharmaceutical.
Domperidone. You are correct. That one is a
Yeah.
pharmaceutical.
Increases the movements or contractions of the stomach and bowel.
Oh, okay.
Great. Okay.
Cool.
Right.
If you need to poop, get a Domperion.
Actually, it's more as an antiemetic. It's an anti-nauseal, anti-vomiting.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, number 12. Artemether. Artemether.
Artemether? I think that's a Pokemon.
You are wrong. That one is a pharmaceutical.
Oh.
Oh.
It's an anti-malarial.
Oh.
Artemether?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, nuts.
All right, Emily. Delmisa.
That sounds like a Pokemon to me.
So it's
It looks like Delmise.
Delmise. You're correct. That one is a Pokemon.
Yes.
I thought for sure you were not going to get that. Well done.
Delmise? A ghost / grass type. It's a ghostly grass.
Yeah. It sounds like a demise, like from Skyward Sword, which is the big bad in Skyward Sword.
Okay.
Yeah, I know Nintendo. I know my Nintendo.
You do. All right, Dedeker. Zekrom. Zekrom.
I think that's a city. I think it's a city that we just read about.
You are wrong. That is a Pokemon.
Wow.
It's a dragon electric type. Zekrom. Dang. It's hard.
I know. This is a very hard quiz. I like this. Maybe I'll make an online version so that people can take that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay. Number 15, Emily. Performerist.
That's definitely a pharmaceutical.
You're correct. That one is
Performerist.
A pharmaceutical. I thought it sounded like a Pokemon.
It really does.
No, that's a
Performerist.
pharmaceutical.
It's got to be a boner pill, right?
I don't know. I didn't look up what it was.
Oh no,
What is
it's an inhaler used for bronchoconstriction for people with COPD. Oh, I see. People who have chronic bronchitis and issues like that. Performerist. Interesting. Would have thought it was a boner pill. Who knew?
Yeah. All right, Dedeker. Gigalith.
Got to be a Pokemon.
You're correct.
Has
that
to
one
be.
is a Pokemon.
Is
Good
it a
job.
Gigantamax one? A rock type.
Yeah. It's just
Gigamax. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, Emily. Akrabim. Akrabbim.
Oh God, I'm a little worried here, but I think it's a city.
You're correct. That one
Wow.
is a city.
Yes.
Well done. Dedeker, number 18. Vinblastine.
Vinblastine?
Vinblastine.
I've been consistently guessing Pokemon, but now I'm a little bit worried. It sounds like a Pokemon, but now I'm kind of worried.
What are you going to say?
It
Pharmaceutical?
does sound like a Pokemon.
Pharmaceutical?
It is a pharmaceutical.
Oh, yes.
Well done.
Wow.
You were
Good
right to
job.
doubt yourself.
Yes. Okay. Vinblastine, chemotherapy medication.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Emily, number 19. Chitlish. CHITLISH.
I think that's a Pokemon.
It does sound
Unless
like a
we just talked
Pokemon,
about
doesn't it? But it's a city.
wait.
What? Chitlish
Damn
is a
it.
city?
Okay, it is I know, that's rough.
Yes.
I was
All right.
like, it was one of those two.
Yeah. All right, Dedeker. Midden. Middin.
I think that's a city. I think we just read about that.
You're correct.
Yes.
That one is a city. 21. Emily. Now, be careful here. This one is Evi. EVI.
I know, it's not an Eevee, even though it looks, I don't recall ever reading about a city named Evi, but it's such a short word to be a pharmaceutical.
What's it going to be?
And I don't think it's a freaking Pokemon. I'm going to go with city.
You're correct. Good job.
Wow.
Your
Yes!
instinct served you
God.
well. Okay, Dedeker, number 22, Jahaz.
That's got to be a city.
You're correct.
Yeah.
We talked about that one a
Okay.
lot. Okay, number 23, Emily. Idaruchizumab.
I'm gonna go for a pharmaceutical.
Well done. Yes,
Oh,
that one is a pharmaceutical.
What does it do? Oh, it's when you need to reverse anticoagulant effects or in the event of life-threatening or uncontrolled bleeding.
Okay, so kind of an emergency medication.
Yeah,
there, I
yeah,
guess?
it's an
Okay.
emergency
All
medication.
right, number 24, Dedeker,
Uh-huh.
is ether or ether?
Ether?
ETHER.
But ether is like already a word.
It is, yes.
Like
But is
a
that
gas.
word
It's like
a
a gas.
pharmaceutical, a city, or a Pokemon?
But this is the thing, is since it's already a word, I could definitely see either pharmaceuticals or Pokemon appropriating said word to name a product. But
Yeah.
then it could also just be, no, this happens to be a Hebrew name that just happens to sound. Okay, I'll go with city.
City.
Yeah,
Wow.
hell yeah.
Yeah, good job.
Hell yeah.
Okay, number 25. Emily is Jangmo
Lord.
O. That's JANGMO-O.
I have no idea, but I'm gonna go with Pokemon.
Wow, good job. That one is a Pokemon.
It's a dragon type.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Dedeker number 26.
Yeah.
Jezreel.
City.
Jezreel. You're correct. That
That's
one is a city.
Yeah.
Okay. Emily, Telaprevir. Teleprevir.
Pharmaceutical.
Yes, you're correct. That one is a pharmaceutical.
Telaprevir, it's an antiviral. Treats hepatitis C.
Okay, great. Number 28, Dedeker, Cisplatin. Cisplatin.
Pharmaceutical.
You're correct.
Ooh. What
All right,
does cisplatin do? Hang on, I gotta find out what it does. Cisplatin also treats cancer.
Okay, great. Okay, this is the last two questions.
Okay, all right.
Emily,
Okay.
Simipour. Simipour.
Is it a city? I don't think it is.
No, it is a Pokemon.
Oh, it's
Really?
it's a water
That- I
type.
didn't-
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
It's like a weird water lion thing.
Oh, interesting.
water lion.
Yeah, curious. Okay.
Okay, and Dedeker, last one here is Cherim. Cherrim.
I think city.
I'm sorry, it's a Pokemon.
What?
Wow. Pokemon.
Oh, it's so
okay.
cute. It's like a little cherry blossom. It's a grass type. It's real cute. Cherim. Oh my god. I mean, I'm sad that I didn't get that, but I'm
Yeah.
glad the consolation prize is a cute Pokemon.
And for our final score, Emily, you have a score of 11 out of a potential 15. And Dedeker, you also have a score of 11
dang.
out of a potential 15.
Gee, I really thought that I beat you there. I was getting a ton right, but whatever.
I did think Emily had that one, but then I feel like Emily was crushing it earlier, and then Dedeker kind of made a comeback in that last third there.
Yeah.
I did.
Wow.
There we
Well,
are.
you know what? This is good. I think it's good that you tied, because it means that we've adequately spread out knowledge of things
Yeah.
across this podcast.
We're equally matched.
Yeah.
And now we know a
Yeah.
lot about
Yeah.
drugs and Pokemon as well.
Do we, though? Will we remember any of this by an hour from now?
I'm definitely going to recognize that real cute little cherry Pokemon.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll
Yeah.
remember some of them for sure.
Yeah. Wow. Well, thank you for playing this quiz with me, and I look forward to hearing what Joshua gets up to next week.